Flying up that ace. It looks like a crunch. Yeah, the wall's gone up. It's full commitment now. Who is all alone towards that side? Is surely Laz. How much he's going to get out of this? It looks like he's dead to rights. He is. First blood drawn. He's going to get things started for Paper Rex. The plant comes in. This split is gorgeous, but they're fighting for that territory back in middle.
They've got 3 bodies here. 4 behind this wall now, so be Mind Freak to hold down the other side of this wall here. Yeah, the first damage comes through, but he's actually found there.
Devi, though, still deadly! Just delivering damage! 3 back to back! Welcome to the show. The stage is already theirs. Paper Rex looking stunning on round 1. So again, see if they get anything here. If it gets felt out early, already going to be a pixel out of play. So Paper Rex probably aware that there's something, but let's see if the kills come through. They are in a bit of a pinch, but again, superior weaponry, no light armor, nothing really apart from Laz and Sugar Zero doing some work. That should be really about it. 10. I mean, that's not bad, and he's just shoulder peeked another. He knows what's up. Double face. Nicely done by Paper Rex. Now, damage-wise, though, Crow's got contact towards middle, has to fall away, respect the pressure. Noted Forsaken, but he's got so much to deal with. Quick dispatch towards Forsaken, and 10 hyper aware. They've adjusted well to this mid pressure, and this looks clean as you like. Okay, well, you've made me a liar, Laz, but that's fine. Benkai still stands, and it's 4 to find, though.
70 HP again. Approaching closer and closer. Sugar Zero to... Oh, completely unnoted.
No, he's playing way ahead of the curve. They have no idea of the timing they could have had. He's going to be able to get a punish. Where was the communication? Deb goes down. A mistake has happened, and Jing just under the skin for now. Sugar Zero and 10, where are you in this? All right, Sugar Zero, I mean, you've got wall after wall to get past. You're going to have Depp back on his feet, so they know that at least there's still 2 around middle. Devi is here. Ball goes up. Mind Freak's found 10. Mind Freak's found another. And now it's just Sugar Zero in a 1v3, and there's no time for it. Devi was watching it, waiting patient.
Yeah, the tag's coming through, but Forsaken's open up elsewhere.
Yeah, it does go for 10 then from Benkai, and I actually don't mind that spot with the frenzy. Maybe a little one and done, but you're just trying to slow the roll. Maybe allow time for that hero rifle to hit the right site. Looking at what guys, Forsaken going to be the tip of the spear as best he can. Actually gets sent away. The wall going to keep them safe for now, and I do say for now because that is being contested. Forsaken going to try and get him anything to fight with as well. Doesn't have much more beside that. What's post plants like? It's not too bad. You still at least have Mind Freak standing, so there is going to be that deeper element to this post plant to clear. Forsaken looks good for it. Actually, no, 10 with 2. How have you found that? And a tap on the spike. The ult goes up, and 10. Embodying that hero rifle, but Mind Freak, there's no way you find it.
Spam coming through just yet.
He can cut rotations.
He can indeed. And Spike's already making his way towards Alon. Sugar Zero actually with a swing through. You see it by in position to punish that. And 10 now. He's just going to miss Mind Freak on the way out.
The timing.
Oh, he's not!
No, he's not. He caught him on the way back through, and it is 10. Finds Mind Freak, so now they can freely hit that rotation, not worry about the dagger in the back, as the 3v3 should begin. But again, a little bit of an early play. Crow got over here in time. Jing's been caught, and now it's 2. Benkai and Devi. Op still in play, but only 13 seconds. It begs the question, can they even get this plant down? The chip damage didn't quite do enough to take Benkai out of the round, but Depp's going to instantly close that gap. The wall's still in play, and Benkai looks to punish, waiting on the other side for the reveal. Oh, 10 on the punish of it as well. This retake is on the money so far.
Still safe behind yellow just now, but he has to deal with the recon. Oh, he's going to be pinged, and Devi punishes it.
Zero, I think you got noted then. Just on the shoulders peak, still does take Forsaken down, but it's really good trades from Paper Rex. Nice spacing. Everything they wanted, they're going to put up the and it's sloppy from Jing there.
Yeah.
Crow's going to pick that up for what feels like free, even though it's certainly not. And now the 3v3. Res invested, Sugar Zero's here. You're going to have an insta lockout. And actually one right back at him. They're buying time on either side. Devi, though, still going to be holding the line, but Vision has been slightly taken aback. But look at the absolute array of utility that litters the ground. That spike can't be touched just yet. Devi, just quick as lightning, takes down Sugar Zero. Oh, double! Benkai! He's found 2! Deb can only do so much as Devi is the one to close down the round, and we're seeing Paper X fight right back. Been molded. Already Paper X showing full intent towards his A side. Not really much of a default to begin with. It's committed and it's good. Devi pins down Laz. That should be the go signal, and the follow-up is so quick from Forsaken. And just so, it's
in the spawn?
Yeah, I'm calling this round off already. I'm starting to think about a save because you're getting nothing. You've got so much to get through and barely any utility really committed, but Depp still got that ult out, so he desperately wants to bring it into use. One knife goes astray, but he's still got a couple more to play with. Jumps in on it. It's not good enough. It is not good enough. Paper X! But so prepared for this already, and it looks like a similar scene here, right? Rinse and repeat. But the difference is last stands. A quick trade out, Jing with a swing. And now Device still prowling. He knows that Depp wants to be here, right? It's like, mark your man. The rest comes in. What can Depp do about this? Yes, Sugar Zero's on his side. But again, Depp's been found. Paper X bringing just, again, perfect execution. Could not compound the kill to make it a double. And this is just clinical work from Paper X. Just finding that lovely composure to the hit. All goes up. Now they know where 10 is. They just pick up the frag towards Mind Freak, and this would be a 1v3 beckoning. Spots the close. That could be a free kill. It is. But look at Jing moving around so swift. That could have been.
He still found the tag again.
Okay. That was getting a little unnerving. Device. As his duty right now is to try and find this, and they might miss each other like ships in the night. And it's still hitting the side.
DB will be hurt here, but the hit comes straight through Forsaken and Benkai.
Oh, it's Forsaken there. Again, the pressure is unbearable, and ZETA are cracking under it. Laz and Sugar Zero, there's a man behind the lines. They had no idea that Mind Freak was there. And now it's Sugar Zero and a Spectre. This would be heroics of the highest kind, and it's not going to happen. Paper X look good.
Still going to deal with the drone, so Forsaken unnoted as of yet. Depp still seemingly aware, though. Can't come through. Actually, the timing's perfect there.
Yeah, Devi is still delivering, though. You can see this guy is just going to be pumping damage, it looks like. Takes one away. That's Crow removed. But they are in the post plant, so at least they have the time on their side. And the limit, Sugar Zero just getting taken down to half here. And what's going to be the component of this retake? Already the start. Mind Freak trying to hit the swing, but it's Jing the one who delivers. It's going to be Sugar Zero who goes down, and they fall away from Yellow. Have to give up some space, and how are they going to contest this now? What? Yeah, what are you going to do to stop this? Nothing. You got to just sit there and watch as the round gets taken away from you. Any time that he can buy, any presence that he can draw out, anything, any small margins, that's his job. Now, Forsaken's gone down, Depp's done well, Sugar Zero's combined it too. They are still fighting this out. ZETA, they're not stopping yet, and Laz saw it. I'm so certain he's seen Mind Freak on the other side here. It's Devi. Oh! The hunter becomes the hunted, and there's still hope for Paper X in this round. 3 alive, and Crow's HP is super low. That golden gun in Devi's hand could be the game changer, but the damage on Mind Freak, they've got to know he's there now. How do they dig these players out of these positions? I don't know, but they've got to get a move on. Time is starting to tick away from them, and none of these shots are coming through there. Finally, it starts to crack, it starts to break. There's still one above them, and it's Depp! Herds them away, and Sugar Zero to find Devi. No one's going to be that mad at you for wasting a couple of hundred. You're good, for the sake of the round, potentially. And Depp, Laz shut out instantaneously. Paper X with a denial. It's sharp as hell from Mind Freak. What a way to close down the account, building through from ZETA.
Get up, though.
Okay, because I thought the parting gift would have potentially come through, but yeah. Instantly found, and they doubled up almost to deal with it. But there's still this presence. Forsaken's gone unchecked. Devi's going to get all the attention with the death grip on towards Long. Forsaken finds another, and this is disastrous. This is a problem for ZETA. Looking flat on the default is not how we want to go about this one. And it's Paper X starting to feel out the game. The confidence is brimming as it's a flawless round.
Trap destroyed.
Trap dealt with there, but the Hunter's Fury going to get popped. On the back of it here,
and it's found Crow.
He looks to find a second. Sugar Zero falls.
Benkai from the back lines is incredible, and Devi is unrelenting. Still going to stick around a little longer. Finds 10, but does get traded by Laz, but look at what's remaining. It's 2, Laz and Depp. And we said that the gun in Laz's hand has to be the one. And Depp frozen. Solid, and they've already slipped the net. Look who's over at Yellow. Look who's moving. It's going to be Jing behind enemy lines. They have no idea that he's here. If they clear this properly, it doesn't even matter. Benkai's got him dead to rights, and Depp is in danger. Surrounded as Jing is the one to do it. Just right. It's away, and it's a bullet to the brain. Overkill almost, but he's got support. Jing's by his side. The dangerous duo of 2 just deny any entry towards middle, and they are unrelenting in this. Aggression on aggression. They're turning the screws, and Depp feeling real alone right now. Spike left a mile away. And it's all on his shoulders to potentially face the music here. The crest on the corner could be the seal of it. It looks like Jing's already on the prowl. Forsaken may want it. Depends who gets it, but it's probably going to be one of them. Paper X looking like the perfect storm today. 13-6.
Wow, what a performance there. I mean, it absolutely ran away with the second half. And
look sharp. They look deadly. And already Sugar Zero, first fight. He actually holds on for now. keeps his life and gets to maybe move away. Crow9 meets him with a grin and it's going, hey, this ain't bad as a start. You have to temper the pace that Paper Rex are going to bring in. And a surrounded side. ZETA kind of just turn every element of this on its head. Paper Rex leaving just Benkai here. I'm a little taken aback by this because it was quick and ZETA looked prepared. But again, this is only round one. Benkai crests the corner. Benkai's down in Sugar Zero to find it, and it's flawless. Treasure trove, but Jing's going to re-establish control, try and take this fight, and he loses depth. What? How dare he do this? ZETA, are you serious right now? Benkai on a swivel tries to do what he can, but outgunned and overwhelmed. It's Mind Freak. Cam's not looking for it, and it looks like a bit of a patient pinch. But again, right place, 3 players could be posted on the side of the map. A little bit of danger on the trade out here as Forsaken has done well, but again, right place, right time, right numbers, and ZETA again. King of Hearts himself has to deal with so much pressure on his side, but he's kept his life, which is imperative. He's held so much of this, a 1-for-1 trade's good, but Mind Freak gonna break back in. The criminal in the night just gonna steal away a frag, but it is still a player advantage for ZETA. The spike gonna go down. Can't be denied just yet. No pressure off the back. Tell a lie. There it is. 10 dives in, and it's a swing, and it's a miss. Devi is down, and Patience turns to Paper, wearing awfully.
Preemptive here again, just wanting to prevent them getting onto site and finding it. But actually, Forsaken going so deep here, he's going to find Sugar Zero.
He's not stopping either. He's going to power on forward. Benkai has to respect it, and there's no respect from Forsaken. Detaining Benkai for now, but it's going to be Jing to re-engage. They have to buy a little bit of time here, try and re-aggress towards the site, and they can't be caught in between. They have to commit, and Dep's going to do just that. Dives down, notes 2. The flash comes in, but the shot from the side. Benkai, uncaged, unchained, and Crow. Only so much to be done, and it is a bloodbath. He's not alone. Jing's by his side, and that's a whole lot of victims waiting on the other side. Laz, huge denial. Keeps control of at least the numbers for now, and the retake begins. Back in through CT they go. Forsaken still on the side, looks towards Garage. Laz again doubles down on delivery. Catching off Divide. Divide goes up and Forsaken still stands. The man, the beast is tamed, is quelled this time. And it's Benkai, Mind Freak. Anything left in the tank? Mind Freak thinks so. Benkai as well. Benkai, he's still doing what he can, but it does not matter. Dealt with. Dep's going to fall back a little. Tries to find maybe that next position with that operator. Seek's going to come in. Counter. Perfect from Dep. Once more, but Vision gets removed. Jing looking to maybe close that gap, but Dep still stands. He's trying to do anything he can, but Jing is there. 10's gone. Crow, quick adjustment. He notes it. Dep, how is he alive right now? He's surrounded. There's enemies everywhere. A desperate shot goes astray. His Paper Rex hold the numbers this time. 3 in this. Spike going down, and this is where problems can really begin for ZETA.
Sugar Zero and Laz on the retake here. Only really Divide tagged up being under 64 HP, and I think ZETA are considering holding on to what they've got, but just checking actually for the lurk here. They're still going to go for this.
He crushed under the way of this Laz. It's the reveal. He's found one. The trade is not there. Sugar Zero! He sprays! And he actually gets the job done. ZETA are pulling off retake. Similar scenes, double stack on long. This time double face on 110! Just breaks his wrist to snap to Mind Freak. Dep's still posted, and Dep's still doing damage. Divine now, last one alive, and it's in the early rounds. It's in the first 30 seconds of the round. These guys just don't care. They're playing out of their minds. Dep! Again, Benkai now noted as well. Oh, parting gift, nice. Forsaken still gonna grab one. Always good for it in a quick rotation, maybe, but you're still gonna have 2 players leaning on this side.
The alarm bot and sewers as well, but already the rotation comes through here. Sugar Zero will be called upon. Again, he's going to try and play around these smokes. Try and tuck himself into hell. Laz as well.
Laz is on an island here, man. Surely not. Yeah, done. Dealt with. Lacerated. Jing's going to find him. Sugar Zero, the smoke criminal himself, can't find the timing this time. Device stands. Holds his ground. And Crow lost. But you can see the crunch coming as well. Jing trying to make a play back around, but Crow turns it. Finds Jing. And now look at the HP that remains. Yes, Laz took a fair beating, as did Dep. But Devi, Forsaken, similar scenes.
That's so key, though.
Are they double pumping?
Benkai actually got spotted on the cross there, so they're going to go back towards C.
Oh, this is huge. It wasn't even intended double pump. It's just off the cuff. Mind Freak, you're in danger, buddy. Yeah, there's no escape. Dep's got your number. A quick dip from Forsaken, though, finds 10. And now Devi tries to work back through. Has to clear Garage. Tip top on the list, and now 2. Spike is down. 1 flash. 1 more in 10 seconds, and look how close they are. They're waiting for that reveal. Crow, he's got 1. He's got 3 this round.
But again, safe passage.
Look at the late lurk. Laz lingers. Still going to do well to find Divide, but it's going to be Forsaken, so we just kept busy. Keeping him locked into this is such a nuisance. Benkai, though, wants in to try and maybe alleviate some of that pressure. Free up his teammate, Laz. That's a good trade. He'll be happy with that. Again, you're going to be taking that every day of the week. Spots him out. Sugar Zero going to dip back to a deeper hold. I don't know if they know two of the players are here yet, but they might have a good idea of it. As Sugar Zero has to move forward. Sprays and prays. He gets one, not the second, as Benkai presented the undesirable job of finding three players that are giving you nothing. Flash, smoke, it's all committed. And 12 is beckoning. Depp gets it. It's 12-2 now. Able to do much, to just try and play his life. Dealt with Crow. Quickly puts him out of this. Mind Freak overwhelmed, overrun. And the A-side is looking vulnerable, but it has been a bloody battle. They've lost Laz on the way, but they still have four standing and a flank coming in as well. Benkai is going to be behind them, but it's only a stinger. Again, and they hit the brakes. They hit the brakes. They're actually expecting that next layer of aggression, which is not necessarily wrong.
And actually, I mean, with Benkai posted up here,
I'm surprised that they fell off this.
Why Forsaken was pulling away from A-site?
Are they paranoid of mid? Maybe the timing window would have been so slight. Curious read, and now they have to walk back into the unknown. Caught in no man's land, there's so much threat now. Sight is going to be ZETA's, and there's still a man watching the flank. Forsaken has been found. 14 seconds now. Sugar Zero still posted here, waiting for Benkai just to walk around. He's got one, and Divide falls. ZETA's heart is the deadliest weapon. It's 13-2. There was never a world where you say that's the scoreline, and on this map. Step Forsaken goes in, happy to put himself on the line, make himself almost untradeable, but actually he's fine. He's held his own for now, and it's a 1-for-1 trade out. Crow gone, and as is Jing. Oh, Forsaken, that is nastiness. Pillar is his, Sight is theirs. 3 of ZETA. Trying to play this back in, but already you can see Forsaken. He's got that timing down. That wrap's looking good. I think he saw the jump peek as well. Didn't quite get as much as he wanted of that, but it's contact and it's good enough. The cross could come in now if they want to. Tries to avoid the spam and make their way through at least towards the rafters.
Forsaken actually looking to wrap back behind this, yeah.
This puts a little bit of pressure on Divide, for example, because he has to stay present. And okay, they take him off the spike. That's fine. Laz did find Forsaken, but there's still bodies to deal with, and time is of the essence, and a huge factor. And Divide is playing this well. Like, just wait, he just leaps into his death. Wait, what's going on? No way. The spam is so good. They still don't get into halfway either. Heartbreak happens as Bang. Oh, here we go. Hello. And dealt with, deleted. Forsaken quick to it. They've got a plan. They have a step-by-step list of how to achieve this A-site control, which will force a reaction. Now again, this round, it's not too much to write home about. It's pistols. It should be 5 standing, ideally, for Paper X's, so they should be able to get that plant down. Forsaken on patrol, doing so well towards Sugar Zero, and he's farming now. He's feeling it. He wants a little bit more. He's going to get a little bit more, and there was nothing left to try and play with. But Jing doing very nicely there, going to get himself bolstered up towards that ult. That's huge.
Huge for him. Give him lots
but
of time.
The timing.
Is allowed to pass? This is huge from Benkai.
Ice cold play by Benkai. He could be the knife in the back. The brick in the small of the back right now because ZETA are doing well. But it's all on Benkai to temper this. It's 1. It's 2. It's gorgeous work from Benkai. And it's an upgrade. No, it's not. Tell a lie. Oh, he doesn't need it. Benkai is just a beast, but he gets dealt with by 10. The world on his shoulders. 5 players about to be on the other side and 1 judge in his hands. He's got to know there's danger. He delivers on 1. He doesn't quite get what he wants on the second. A tag is fine, but it's not going to be the dream. Now, time being bought, though. The investment of the ult should reveal everything. Crow's going to commit, though. Flash is there. Does he get to keep his life? He does. Crow's still standing. The explosion goes astray, but the spray is good. Depp and Last still do what they need, and it brings it to a 1v1. And the push through on the smoke. You can never disrespect this man. He plays that. Their attentions here, but the plant is coming in. That late lurk is on the way.
Spike planted.
Mind Freak finds 1, finds 2. Stunner of a shot. Divide goes up. Jing wants in. Let's get a glimpse, but the pop. Woo, quick enough on the way back through. Crow. Now, wait, he got 2? No shot does he get 2, and Sugar Zero finds the back of the site. Where's Benkai? Where's Mind Freak? They need to get there now. The defuse. He comes off it. He waits. He waits. But those Buckies and judges, it's nasty work. Ball goes up. Crow going to try and do a little bit of damage on the way in. Not going to find what he wants, but the slow's going to hinder the approach. Pop the ult on the way out. Jing's going to send it, finds it. Crow's gone now. And you got to look at ZETA. There's bodies here, but Benkai on that late lurk coming through middle as well. Going to be finding 10. That's now that danger element gone in the back lines. Good cleanup from Jing. This is better from Paper X. Very composed in these moments, but it's still on a knife's edge. And that site is not for free. And the spike's not on this site anymore.
As soon as that pressure comes
Really
through,
nice.
PaperX,
No utility invested just yet. No tells given. And there it is, first commitment. And they try and wrap towards Pillar.
Tuck in.
He tucks in and he waits. And it's going to be depth from above. Can at least deliver one, but Mindfreak on the quick trade. You can see Sugar Zero one's back in. He's not going to get it. Dealt with by Devi. And now the 2v2. And you've got to know where these players are. 10 is a mile away. Crow a mile away. And Mindfreak is so deep towards CT. They have so many problems. ZETA have no control on this, and this lurk, this wrap, it's cooked. Oh, the quick turn! The Seekers just saved the day. 10 now just going to explode towards the side. He knows there's one on his own. Takes down Devi. Can they deal with Mindfreak though? 1v2. The flash, it's so good! And Crow's there.
Boombot's going to miss him on the first, but should. Yeah. And actually, it's going to get a tag as well.
Oh,
Paranoia
no.
to follow through.
He's in absolute pieces. He can't do anything from this. Jinx delivered it so well. Takes a side, spins around, no one's there. Forsaken deals with CT. There is still one towards Heaven, but they're already on the case. PaperX looking absolutely locked into this round. Dep, Sugar Zero, and Laz. I mean, Dep's not even really equipped for this. Trying to play it back in with a judge is never going to be easy. So the 5 players for PaperX are in such prime position now.
Careful.
Really difficult for ZETA to even get this one going. Considering the res? No, it's the rifle swap.
And they got him for free. How was no one watching this? And again, that spike could be a problem. They're gonna put a divide up. And if there's a nuisance in the back lines, but no, Forsaken just did such valuable work to take that down. Oh, Sugar Zero 3! And Forsaken unleashes fury. Hack his head down. Respect the players on the other side here. Again, Mindfreak now noted. 10 finds Forsaken, and it's getting back on. Devi re-aggressing though, back towards main, and the TP trying to draw them away, trying to get himself out of danger. Because they pulled the rotations, but there's 45 seconds. They could still try and explore the rest of the map, but they do not have a player advantage anymore.
The problem being that damage is so key because it forces Benkai to play safe. Doesn't want to risk anything in this lurk, as PaperX actually...
They have to play as a pack, right?
Yeah, they commit to this now, but they're going to leave Benkai posted up. And look at ZETA. You're absolutely right. It's the death ball towards A site.
You can't just go one-on-one with, you know, a rifle and armor. You have to stay as this pack, and they've gambled it right. They've got the guess right, and they've got contact. That's enough. That should be a signifier. And look at the damage again. Devi now down low. Rez comes in. They know there's a chance. That late lurk in middle has to be essential. The spike is down, and the 2 on the side. How much can you do? Can you bail your side out from what could be a tragedy in the making? And Benkai, they've got to know it. It's
waiting for the waterfall.
They know what's coming. They can sense it. They can hear it, and there they see it. And now the drop down, Jing. How long do you wait? How much do you let happen here? This could all fall apart. He does get it. He finally pulls the trigger, and it's good. Jing's still going to try and check through. It's going to be messy, but it's worked real nice for PaperX here. It looks like this should be theirs. Laz, too many players, too many guns facing you down. PaperX with a good start in the second half. PaperX are a little bit behind the curve, but not by much, because Jing is diving in. Head first for Halos. He falls forward and finds 10. Looks for more. It's Devi from up above. The ramps his gun. There we go. He's back. He's fine. It's all good. Don't worry. It's definitely not panicked. And it's a 3v3, but it's Spectres against Rifles. This is the bonus for PaperX.
Oh, that's good. They're so concerned that somebody's actually tucked into sight. I think that's because Benkai hasn't actually been noted just yet. Mindfreak though, he's ready. He's holding this elbow cross. ZETA going to stack up.
Are they going to swing CT, or are they just going to try and at least get to Pillar? I'm curious if they're feeling... Yeah, okay. They at least keep a mind towards it. With that time limit, they kind of had to play that a little bit more passively, at least make sure that they get the plant down and have no problems on the way in. But this playback is still an issue. And the damage, Dep, down to 59 HP. Instantly checked in, forced to play a little more passive. The angle's not his anymore. Dep does at least find Devi, but the trade's there. Benkai on it, and now Benkai the only one. But it's still Benkai! There's 2 potential victims, but they stand up to it, but they whiff it. They absolutely make a meal of it, but it's a 1-for-1 trade out. Forsaken's still going to do a little bit of damage on the way back in, but it's at such a player disadvantage now.
Actually, Devi and Jing
keen
to actually find Sugar Zero. He's got the audio cue. He's got the timing on this.
Oh, Sugar Zero's backfilled this perfectly. Give him a little bit of time to work. You've still got him in on the board. This could be a disaster. 10, what are you doing? Drifting through middle like this.
The spike.
This could have all gone wrong, and they were already considering this. No, you just watched a tragedy in the making unfold in front of your eyes. It's the right plan. Now the ult could have added a little bit of an issue to it, and Benkai wants in. Benkai tries to just get ahead of it. Nasty work. trying to maybe just deny the plant, and Jink's going to unleash as well. They're just going to dive in on this one. Seeker's going to at least reveal that position. And Laz swings on it, 1v1 now. Devi up against Laz. And you can see the position Laz is going to. This is so dangerous. Devi, desperate to find it, a pixel.
There's a gap on the left side here.
Does he see? Laz just tipped out. And on the other side is Devi, and they're going to green on the other side of the wall. Laz holds so
Not
quick.
to get that damage.
But look at Laz, he was teed up for this. He'd already kind of lingered deep enough, lurked far enough towards A to be able to catch that. Now, do they scrap this plan? Because they're walking into what is essentially a trap. I don't know if they saw Forsaken, but he's pushing forward. He's going to get one, but it's only traded. Sugar0 not going to let it slip. 28 seconds now, they've got to make the play, but there's two on the site. Devi is here ready to greet them with a smile. And the three pause for patience. The res comes out, 10 back on his toes, but they're still Mind Freak. They haven't cleared this. The wall goes up, the slow's there. Devi gonna lean through. Finds one, finds two. They're still doing the damage. 10 seconds, they have to make this play. And Depth's the one to do it. Benkai's nowhere near this. The spike, where is the plant? They're looking for him, they found him. Sugar0 drags him to his grave, and ZETA is still. Do they commit? 10 certainly does, he's already down. Looks for the first, finds it, no shot. He didn't see the player towards the top of rafters, though.
Oh, that's it. Devi with the backstab. He's found the second as well. 10 will fall. And that's the spike noted.
This is huge. Seeker's still going to lead the way, and they're replaying towards middle. You've got two players working up towards mid. Sugar0 is just a distraction, just to pull the attention. Crow's got it. He's got the spike to get out. They're just trying to get out of danger. Benkai pops the ult to try and find some information, and Crow peels on back. They've still got a bit of timing to work with. Laz trying to lead the team, but you've got Forsaken on the other side. This is surely a shutdown. This can't happen. Forsaken will not let them cross, and they've lost the map control because Forsaken stands here. He's holding territory. Where do you go now?
Does Crow find this?
The timing. He's going to call for support, but they're not going to check. He does. He shoulder peeks it, but it doesn't matter. Forsaken is being such a problem. Forsaken delivers. It's 10-10.
Slow this hit right down.
Yeah, we've got to see the plan in motion here. These are the 1-2 punch. The ones that can take it all away, but they lose Jing early. But Forsaken's still good for it, but there's the crunch, there's the pinch, but he keeps his life. He stays alive, and this is huge for the side. Has to deal with the pain shell. He can't really do much about it, but the site is lost. He's down low. He's still fighting, and Forsaken still stands. He will not relent until now. Sugar0 the only one to tame him. But someone just slipped through. Oh, Devi, I thought it was his. It's not.
No real damage done. Jeez, Sugar0, has he got the timing on this?
Sugar0's a god right now,
Spike
unleashing
down,
on 30 seconds. He has delivered in these late rounds more than once now. Divide goes up. Laz going to keep just a little bit of a vision towards CT in case. Dep's going to hear that. He's definitely going to hear this. Oh, it's so sharp from Dep. The swing! ZETA are on 12.
Oh, bloke.
Crunch, this is so dangerous. There's still players. Benkai, he's been dealt with. 10's found him. Deep work towards CT now. You can see the blind coming out. Jing gets a chance at it, but he can't quite convert on it. Big jump forward. Devi's there. He's got the upgrade to the rifle. Sugar0 still stands. It's 20 seconds. It's Mind Freak and Forsaken to hold it all together. Or ZETA begin their legacy with the finals now calling as Forsaken, the only one alive. 2 HP, 10 wants it, can't get it. Forsaken still stands. And this is it. A 1v3 for it all. Make it a 1v4. They're giving him nothing and he will take from them everything. But the time is still ticking. And he's got to find 3. And the step on the corner. The unimaginable has happened. ZETA make it to the finals.
Wow, what an absolute statement, mate, to follow through as well, to still have more to give here in Reykjavík. That map too, Lauren.